Welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. We're at the Oregon Humane Society. It's the oldest and largest humane society in the entire Northwest. Welcome, everybody. I'm Ken Ackerman. Our guest is part of a group that's implementing a career readiness program here in Oregon. Please welcome Renee Leger. Renee, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
First of all, you're a group Employers for Education Excellence. Tell us about that group.
Sure. We're a statewide nonprofit organization. We're part of the Oregon Business Council. We're always working on projects and initiatives that bring education and employers together. And typically it results in trying to better prepare people for work and further education.
Tell me about this certification program, and it's a national program, the NCRC. Tell me what that is.
The NCRC stands for the National Career Readiness Certificate. Basically, it's a certificate that's nationally recognized, and what it does is it measures foundational skills. So these are foundational skills that are critical to most jobs. It was developed by an organization, again, a national organization called ACT. You may have heard about them. They've done a lot of assessments for high school kids, but they've also applied their expertise to assessing workplace skills. So the three skills that are assessed with the NCRC are reading for information, applied math, and locating information. And this is, again, based on a lot of research that says those are the skills that you need on the job and in everyday life.
All right, you have this certificate in front of you, you give it to an employer. What does that do for you?
We're just launching the program here in Oregon. It's been in a pilot phase for the past year. But basically, as employers learn about this and incorporate it into their hiring practices, what it'll do, it'll give you a leg up, because what it says is that you have taken the time to take these assessments, to earn a certificate, and basically it shows what foundational skills you have. So it should give you a leg up in the hiring over time.
And you're graded on sort of an Olympics, bronze, platinum. Tell me about the different rating levels and what that means.
Exactly. Well, so let me just tell you how it works. Basically, you go to your local center and you take these assessments. They're online assessments that need to be taken right there at the center.
You can't do it at home on your computer.
You cannot do it at home. You've got to. It's a controlled environment where they take these assessments, and basically what happens is you earn a score, and the score correlates with how well you've done on that particular assessment. So you'll take about an hour per assessment. You'll find out the results pretty quickly, and then it'll correlate to a level. So like you said, it's like the Olympics. So you can earn a bronze certificate, a silver, a gold, or in this case it's actually a platinum level. The higher the level, the more jobs you're qualified with in terms of those foundational skills.
So it's the more jobs you're qualified with as opposed to level of income you can expect?
Exactly. There's not a direct correlation with income, but generally the higher your skill level, ultimately that will translate to better paying jobs.
You know, in this economy, a lot of people are out of work, from folks without a high school education to highly educated people. Who should be the ones taking this certification program?
All of the above. Basically, what this shows to employers is that you're really willing to take the time to show people what your foundational skills are. So it could be anyone from someone right out of high school to someone who's very, very experienced. In this environment, employers have to sort through a lot of applications, and this is a real helpful tool in identifying those candidates that are really qualified and have those skills that are really necessary on the job.
You're in your beginning phases of implementing this program in Oregon, but you have done it in other states. How has it fared?
Well, it's gone quite well in other states. As I said, there's over 30 states that are doing this. Many have issued thousands of certificates, over 100,000 in some cases. So what happens is it really shows that you've got a pool of qualified people, and that's very appealing to employers.
What's the cost?
Cost right now, there's no cost to the job seeker as they're taking these assessments. Basically, it's a program that's coming through the Department of Community Colleges and Workforce Development here in Oregon.
And you say you go into these centers. How do you find the center? Community colleges, would that be?
Initially, I would say it's more going to be at the WorkSource Oregon centers. There's about 50 of those across the state.
And you have a website?
We do have a website. It's Oregon, ncrc.org. If you go there, you'll find out what's available in your local community. And typically there is a WorkSource center in your community.
All right, Renee Leger, thank you very much for being here. We thank you for being here as well. Thank you for joining us. Make it a great day.